Welcome back to Steer Wrestling 101 and the Cross Sea Ranch. We went to Grand Junction the other day and we had a great school there. I think some of the kids got a lot out of it. And a lot of the questions that we got were, well, I know what you're training us to do, or the basics and all the things that you're training us to do, but what is it you actually train these pro guys to do when they get there? You know, we're getting ready for the national finals. You know, we'll have, you know, Tyler Waggisback and Rowdy Parrott and several guys that are either going to the national finals or on their way, and they're trying to get to the national finals. What do you do with the pro guys when they show up? And that's one of the things that I think this video is going to show you kind of what we do. I'm going to take you back in time. In fact, I'm going to take you back to when Casey Martin was leading the world going into the national finals, and what we actually did to prepare him to go and make his runs at the national finals. And I think you'll see that there's not a whole lot of difference in that. There's not a whole lot of difference in the way he trains. We've got videos on the jumping dummy, and honestly, if you see the stuff that you were doing in the school, you'll understand this is exactly what we were training you to do, and exactly what we want to see. Most of the time, these guys, they just want another set of eyes on them. They want to know that every time they move a finger, I mean, we're dealing in inches. I mean, just inches in our sport, moving a steer back in your stance, doing something to get the nose deeper. Just little inches make world champions. You can ask Tyler Waggisback. He was probably the best prepared kid I've ever had at the national finals. And I was so proud of him because every run looked just like the next run. In fact, if you talk to him and you ask him, say, well, what did Tom say during for the 10th round of the national finals? And he'd probably say nothing. And that's true, because I mean, he danced with the same dance he danced with the whole finals. I mean, he won over $200,000. It was great for us to sit there and witness that. But I kind of knew at the 10th round he was going to do the same thing he did on the first steer, the second steer, the third steer, and we practiced just that. So I knew he'd run 1,000 steers, just like Casey Martin in these videos. He's preparing himself to run 10 steers at the national finals. And I want to show you kind of how the basics that we use go right back, and just repetition, and that's what we do to prepare these guys for the national finals. I hope you enjoy this video. It's got some runs at the end of it that are really good. It shows our style completely. There's some things in the runs that, you know, you'll hear me getting on to them a little bit, but they'd rather me get on to them now than have that show up at the rodeo later. Focus. Where am I taking that steer? Because if you don't, when I saw those eyes come over here, there was no need. Your body went that way, so your eyes followed.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you've been bull on a long, huh?
Yeah, which is a big problem.
It's a big problem.
Yeah.
You got to focus. Let's go. Do it again.
Yeah,
Bring the steer to me. Bring the steer to me. Bring him to me. Bring him to me. Yeah. Now, see, you didn't waver in that. There's no, you know, we got 10 steers to run, and we got to make all 10 steers hit on their back end. You cannot, on their back, you can't throw the back end of this steer by just using this.
Yeah.
You got to use the whole steer, okay? Now let's focus on it. Go. Straight forward. Let's go. Hold it. Stop right there. I told you and your eyes went like this. Right before you even started getting off, your eyes started going like this, okay? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all that's telling me is, if you're indecisive, we can't be indecisive and win the world. We got to be decisive in everything we do, right?
Yes, sir.
If I tell you something, I don't want you looking, I don't want your eyes doing like this. I want them looking straight through me. Let's go. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Now, eyes are wide open right there. Look, who sees the most will do the best in this deal, okay? Go. Focus down the pin. Take it. Yeah. Do you guys see the difference in that? Am I just making a big deal out of nothing? I don't think so.
I feel the difference.
Let's go again. Yes, 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 yes. Control. Look, your toes are hitting perfect. You floated that knee, it's perfect. Where's that steer? He ain't got nothing. You've got him. Everything that can happen from here out is good, right? Now you're driving into that steer, you drive it into there. Now your shoulders are going forward because you're driving in there. See what? Even that right there. Pick your head up. Overemphasize it. See where you took that steer down a little lower that time? Look, even that helps. There's two ways of doing it, of getting them steers back in your stance. You know this. One of them is right here and right here and is bending over, and the other one is driving them hips. The further over them steers you are, the more power you got, the less work you got to do. Finish is just there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do it again. One more time, then get back on the horse. Stop. Get over here.
Yes, sir.
Look. Now look, you think that's right or wrong?
Right.
You don't know, do you?
No.
It's wrong. Okay? I just laid over on that steer. Steer catches me. This hip to steer, I'm right. Right here, see that time, you allowed yourself, you kind of got lazy on me a little bit, and you just fell over on him, and then you were going to go like this.
Yeah.
Was that taking the steer or letting the cow catch you? Get your ass over here. Let's do it right. Let's go. Set your run up. There you go. See, there's a little bit of difference. You're finding the steer, you're making him go. Or you're just catching. Look, we don't want to catch. We want to set your run up. That's the difference in the world champion or not. Let's go. Set your run up. Set him up, set him up, set him up. Yes. Yes. Driving the hips. Steer's got somewhere to go. Right horn's perfect. Okay. No pull, lift. No pull, lift. There you go. Now. Awesome. Now you're feeling that stuff. I could see that. You moved that stuff.
What would make my feet, because I was doing it for a while, like I catch it, my left leg almost on the ground, my right foot's still in there, and just dragging way out there. Like
Yeah,
I guess I'm just
you're
staying back.
here. You ain't putting nothing on your steer. If you're taking that steer and doing this before your feet hit, and really placing him off that horse, what you're doing, you're catching him up here.
Yeah.
You weren't really catching him.
Just drag out.
And that's what was causing.
That's
That's what was causing your heels and everything to come up. Because when it happened, your heels would go like that and then come up. And that's what I was seeing. That's exactly what I was telling you. I was seeing was when your heels were coming up. Okay.
Like at Cody, I won that deal at Cody, but I did bad there. Like my feet coming bad. Like,
yeah. And I think what it is when you forget to move them hips and you get caught out here like this and your legs round, you know, they're coming out of the saddle, or your feet and everything are coming around instead of coming through. If your feet are coming straight up, you should never have a problem of papoon, of 1-2. But if your feet are coming around you, and a lot of that's like here, and horses are bringing that stirrup, and that foot's coming all the way around, and that way they're going like this, what's going to hit first? Left foot, every time, right?
Yeah.
This right here, it come down, you're reaching, then your left foot comes down. Okay, make sense? Okay, let's do it. Get back on. There you go. There you go. That's the best yet. That was absolutely the best yet. That was awesome. I want you to run that over and over and over and over, because look, everything was slick. It was quick. You moved. You didn't think about moving. You've been having to think about this stuff again. For that particular run, you didn't do that. You just made it happen. And look, everything was square. You reached out. You had it. It was total control. Total control. Now we just need to do that about 5 times in a row. Because once is luck.
Yeah.
You know. All right, focus, 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 focus. First steer. Good, 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 good. Woo. We got a goal. We got to get the goal. Drive your horse, drive your horse. Go, 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 go. Take him, take him, take him. Oh, yes. What I'm loving, it's the same deal every time. Man, there's so much, there's just a little bit of subtle difference there. But you know it. When you can go like that with that right foot, that's your control mode. That's when you got him in control. If your feet hit like this, steer wins. Your feet hit 1-2, you win. Let's do it. 1-2. steer down the pin. Take him down the pin. Yes, 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 yes. Drive your hips drive. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Well, and that's another thing. Y'all get on the road, and then you don't have the time to do some of that stuff. I wish there was some little. I wish we could build some kind of little old jumping.
Cody
dummy.
Pratt.
Yeah.
I know you've talked to him.
Yeah, Cody.
He's got that jumping dummy now, and all this stuff, and he's telling me all about it. And I went to Pueblo, and I should have went to his house that day. But I had a meeting I had to go to, and didn't want to drive out there and drive back and forth and all that, and I didn't go. But I thought about it. I said, man, Cody's got that jumping dummy. I ought to go over there and jump it with him, you know, and watch him and watch me, whatever, and all this stuff. And I never made it out there that day.
Yeah.
But after that fact, that night, I even kicking myself in the ass. I'm like, man, I should have went over there. I need that dummy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I could feel it, you know what I mean? And I needed the dummy.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, here's the deal. Right now, I mean, no doubt, if they started that deal today, I mean, I have no doubt you'd go in there and do your job. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. But you got to put it in that subconscious so deep that you can't take it out. That's why we're going to do some reps on this thing and get that muscle memory going, so that we don't revert back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's too easy. You get in a bind, you start reverting back. I don't want you reverting to nothing with this. All right, let's do it. Stay over him. Stay over him. Yep. Yeah. Woo. Yes. Feel light, hoochie. Yep. Bulldog is back in. See if you can make him hit clean. You got to help this cow a little bit. Over him. Help him. Now. There you go. Hey, right there. Kind of roll him back. Stay here. Let him come here. Drive. Pull. Okay?
Yeah.
You feel yourself kind of?
I did it like, I had a tendency to do that on my foot. I tried to burn the horn on almost, and I caught myself.
Yeah.
But when they die off behind me, I'll do that. If they start dying off, I'll reach in and get a hook where I can really get them finished.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I'll do like that and burn the horn because of it.
That's
It's a bad habit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey,
that's what I did
there.
right
Stop
there.
that.
I did it. I almost did it, but didn't do it right enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I caught myself doing it.
Yeah. I like everything about that, but your feet and heels hit.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you hit. They threw them out there. Look, still right there. You got and all you got to do is just don't play his game.
Yeah.
See, I want you to do that. Come on, tell you what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like you got to throw yourself down in that hole. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. No, what you got to do, you run down through there and don't pay him any attention, and just take him just like you would any other steer. You're going to put him right there. You're going to hold him on your hip and make him hit. Ball your feet.
Was I not?
Yeah.
I thought I was. Felt good till everything went down.
Yeah, but you, look, when you took that steer,
Yeah.
what was your first? Where did she first? What was your first move? Where did somebody? Bam! He had his head up. He was perfect. You were running along with him. His head up was perfect. And guess what? When they're perfect like that, what you gonna do? You take the shortcuts.
Yeah.
That's what you did. Everything went here. Look, instead of taking him and just lifting his body up on him, just reaching out. That's a great step to do that, because he lets you reach out there and touch that.
Yeah.
Get on that ball that foot. You could have slid him a 4 foot and then busted. And then on him first. Yes. Hey, we can't not on him first. If you're on the ground with it, you got to take your head, on him, slide him, hit.
Yeah!
Now! Yes, sir. That's the way to get over that bastard. He was throwed before you ever got his nose. Boy, you had your legs up on you good that time. Own him. Use him. Perfect. so good.
Yeah.
That little bit of hesitation right there. Hey.
He runs his old head up at you.
He was running his head up.
He's coming around and he just threw it all back at me.
Sometimes when they're doing all that stuff like that, you get a lot of focus out of that, you know? I mean,
Yep.
if they all run right down the middle and they just were easy and you didn't have to do anything, your practice session wouldn't be all that good.
Them little pooches that lope down the middle and slam. You
There's
ain't
only
doing
so
nothing.
much you can get out of old fluff.
Making bad habits most of the time.
Better. Come on your ass. Clean fall. Yeah. And that's what you're going to get with that little steer every time.
Yeah.
If you got it all, he hit like that, that's about as fast a flag as you can get on it. Yeah! Woo! And then he just cleared out. And you had him, so he had to clear. Instead of that pull and over here shit and all that. It's right here. It's all compact. Your shoulders are going like this now.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. That right there, though, is winning.
Yep.
Yeah, if I was going to critique anything, there was one steer that I thought you could have done better on. You knew it.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's a pretty good rack of steers right there you just run.
Felt a lot better than 2 days ago, too.
You got that working.
Yep.
You're thinking your eyes are open again. Everything slowed down then, didn't it?
Yep.
It looked awesome.
I'm here.
That's a world
Maybe
champion
because you
right
called
there.
me 2 days, 3 days ago. I was already coming.